Hello everyone, it's Bo, and welcome to my English Tai Chi channel. In one of the previous videos, we explored Tai Chi walking, focusing on how to enhance our ability to shift weights and the importance of waist rotation in Tai Chi. If you haven't watched this tutorial yet, here is a link. In today's video, we will delve deeper into Tai Chi walking, learning how to apply the principles of balance point and a steady flow of body that we covered in the last two videos. If you haven't watched those yet, you can head over to my channel page and check out the Tai Chi walking playlist. Let's get started. First, visualize yourself at the center of a square like this, intersected by two diagonals representing four directions. Movement is primarily along these diagonals. Now let's learn to apply the principle of balance point. First, lift the tip of your left foot and turn it to your left, about 45 degrees. At the same time, turn your waist to your left about 45 degrees. And now, relax downward your weight onto your left foot. At the same time, turn your waist to your right about 90 degrees and lift your right foot, your right leg, and try to extend your leg forward as far as possible and try to place your right heel on the ground gently and shift your weight forward. And like I said in the last tutorial, you will have to pay attention about your waist rotation. For example, here, my waist is currently buried on my left foot, right? So it's my left leg who will gently shift my weight forward and lift your left heel, bring your left leg back, and turn your waist to your left at the same time. Now, try to extend your left leg forward as far as possible and try your best to place the heel on the ground gently. And shift your weight forward and then backward. And after that, continue shifting your weight forward, lift your right heel, and then bring your right leg back, turn your waist to your right, and extend your leg forward. And try to place the heel on the ground gently. Shift your weight backward and then forward. Lift your left heel and then lift your entire left foot. Bring your left leg back and turn your waist to your left. Try to extend your leg as far as possible and place the heel on the ground gently. Shift your weight forward and lift your right heel and lift your entire right foot. Bring your right leg back and turn your waist to your right. Shift your weight forward. Lift your left heel and then your entire left foot. Bring your left leg back. Turn your waist to your left and try your best to extend your left leg forward as far as possible. And then try to place the left heel on the ground gently. Backward. And then forward. Bring your right leg back. And shift your weight forwards. Shift all your weight onto your right foot, and now your right leg will shift your weight backward onto your left foot. All right, bring your left leg back. Here, we will try to turn the waist to the left and try to extend the leg as far as possible and place the heel on the ground gently. So that is the essence of the balance point. So what is the definition of the balance point? Like I explained in one of the previous tutorial or one of the previous video, it's when we are trying to extend our leg as far as possible and striving to place the foot on the ground gently. And the point at which the foot is placed is called the balance point. Bring your left leg back. Extend your left leg forward as far as possible and try to place the heel on the ground gently. All right, now just bring your right leg back. Again, lift the tip of your left foot and turn your waist to your left with your left foot and place the left foot on the ground. And then relax downward your weight onto your left foot and turn your waist to your right. Simultaneously lift your right leg and start to extend your right leg forward and try to place the foot on the ground gently and shift your weight forward. And then shift your weight backward. Now forward. And as I explained in the last tutorial, the ideal angle for your waist rotation in this practice is 90 degrees. But if you can only manage for 45 or 60 degrees, that's totally okay. You don't have to worry about it, because with continuous practice, you will gradually achieve 90 degrees. All right, now stay focused on your left foot. It's your left foot who will shift your weight backwards, all right? But you can't deliberately bend your unweighted leg, which means here is your right leg. You can't deliberately bend your right leg for weight transfer. Stay focused on your left foot and left leg. And let your left leg or your weighted leg do his work. So now it's the turn of your right leg. Bring your right leg back and turn your waist to your right. Now try to extend your right leg as far as possible and try to place the heel on the ground gently. But if you can't do this very good at the beginning, that's okay. That's okay. The most important part when practicing Tai Chi is always try your best to apply the principles. Shift your weight backward. all your weight onto your left foot, and now your left foot will shift all your weight forward onto your right foot. Bring your left leg back. Extend your leg forward. And when you bring one, for example here, when you bring your right leg back and you're turning your waist. And now if your body wobble, if you can't keep a very good balance of your body, that's totally fine, all right? Every practitioner is in this situation at the beginning. Shift your weight forward, lift your left heel, and then lift your entire left foot. Bring your left leg back, turn your waist at the same time, and try your best to extend your left leg forward as far as possible, and try to place the heel on the ground gently. Shift your weight backward and then forward. Bring your left leg back. Turn your waist to your left. And try to extend your left leg forward as far as possible. And place the heel on the ground gently. Shift your weight forward onto your left foot and then to the opposite direction, backward. Try to extend your right leg forward as far as possible and try to place the heel on the ground gently. Bring your left leg back. Turn your waist to your left. And here, like I have explained in the last tutorial, once you bring one foot back, and here you will have to pay attention, we will do multiple things at the same time. First, we bring our leg back, all right? And secondly, or at the same time, we will try to turn the waist to the left. So you have to pay attention. And after that, try to extend your leg forward and try to place the heel on the ground gently. And now, simply bring your right leg back. Building on this foundation, let's now learn to apply the principle of steady flow of body. This principle means when we are practicing Tai Chi, in most movements, we should try to avoid deliberate, significant vertical movements of our body as much as possible. During the process of shifting your weight, try to keep the trajectory of your body's movement parallel to the ground. Let's get started again. lift the tip of your left foot, turn your waist to your left with your left foot, about 45 degrees. And then turn your waist to your right, relax downward your weight onto your left foot and start extending your right leg forward and try to place the heel down on the ground. All right, now to apply the principle of steady flow of body, first try to relax your body and especially your legs, all right? And stay focused on weight transfer. Try to avoid the significant vertical movement of your body. So here is the same thing. As you can see, I have just shifted my weight, all my weight on my right foot, right? So I will try to relax my right leg and maintain focus and try to avoid the significant vertical movement like this, all right? Deliberate significant vertical movement like this. So try to keep the trajectory of my body's movement parallel to the ground like this. Turn your waist to your left and try to extend your leg as far as possible and try to place the heel on the ground gently. And relax your right leg, maintain focus and shift your weight forward. And now we will do the same thing with the left leg. So relax your left leg. Stay focused on the process of weight transfer. And then forward. Continue. Bring your left leg back, turn your waist to your left. Simultaneously, start extending your left leg and try to place the left heel on the ground gently. And now, try to relax your right leg and stay focused on your weight transfer. Shift your weight backward. Turn your waist to your right and try to extend your right leg forward. Try to keep the trajectory of your body's movement parallel to the ground. And now it's the same thing. See? Try to avoid the vertical movement of your body like this. Shift your weight forward. And backward. Relax your right leg. Shift your weight forward. And then backward. And for beginners, there are some part of this practice that you will have to pay more attention than the others. For example, especially when you shift your weight, all your weight onto your back foot, or when you bring your leg back, for the movement like this, it can easily lead to significant vertical movement or deliberate significant vertical movement of your body. For example, it might like this, or it might like this. Because at the beginning of learning, since our body do not yet have a strong foundation in terms of strength, those moments are expected. Now, that's totally fine. You don't have to worry about it. If this happens, what you need to do is restart the weight transfer process. For example, here, if you are like this, it's okay. You can restart this part and try your best to keep the balance of your body. And also, if you shift your weight forward, and here if you're like this, it's okay. You can restart this part of weight transfer and stay focused on your leg, who is currently transferring the weight, and relax your leg and maintain focus. Slow down your movement. All right, so here is the same thing. The moment like this, which means all your weight is on your back leg, it can easily lead to significant vertical movements like this, or it can have some movement like this. So what you need to do is also restart the weight transfer process here. Stay focused on your back leg, relax your back leg, and slow down the movement and maintain focus on your weight transfer process. All right? All right, continue. Backward. And here, if your back foot is not very comfortable, you can, for example, if my back foot is like this, I can adjust myself by lifting a little bit my back heel and turn it like this. All right, I can adjust myself by turning my right heel backwards. And on the other hand, if my right foot is like this, it's not good. So it's not good either. So I can lift my back heel like this and turn it forward for adjusting myself. And I have already explained this in the last tutorial. Extend my right leg forward. Stay focused on weight transfer process. Try to keep the trajectory of our body parallel to the ground like this. And now it's the same thing. Start shifting your weight backwards. Try to avoid significant vertical movement of your body. Shift your weight forward. Bring your right leg back and simultaneously turn your waist to your right. Shift your weight forward. Bring your left leg back, turn your weight to your left. Try to extend your leg as far as possible and try to place the heel on the ground gently. Shift your weight forward and then backward. Bring your right leg back. Alright, let's take a break. You can massage a little bit the areas of your body that feel tired. For example, your arms, your legs, your back. And then we will be back with another round of practice. If you're enjoying my teaching and looking to deepen your understanding of Tai Chi, I invite you to visit the website linked below. There, you'll find comprehensive video courses of traditional Yang style Tai Chi, designed to help you progress from a beginner to complete mastery. By enrolling, you'll gain access to our exclusive private community where you can engage directly with me, ask me questions, and receive personalized guidance tailored to your learning needs. Plus, with our 30-day refund policy, you can enroll with confidence, knowing that your satisfaction is guaranteed. Join us to advance your skills and truly embrace the art of Tai Chi. Alright, let's get started again. First, lift the tip of your left foot and turn your waist to your left with your left foot about 45 degrees. And then relax downward your weight onto your left foot and turn your waist to your right. Simultaneously lift your right leg. And like I explained in the last tutorial here, once you turned your left foot and your waist, now we will try to do multiple things at the same time, which means we will relax downward our weight onto our left foot, and at the same time we will try to turn our waist to the right and simultaneously try to lift the right leg. And once we do that, our left leg is slightly bent like this, all right? It's not completely straight, so please pay attention. All right, lift the tip of your left foot, turn your waist with your left foot to your right, to your left, about 45 degrees, and relax downward your weight onto your left foot. Turn your waist to your right and simultaneously lift your right leg. Extend your leg forward and try to place the heel on the ground gently. Shift your weight forward. And then shift your weight backward. And then forward. Lift your left heel and then lift your entire left foot. Turn your waist to your left. Extend your leg forward as far as possible and try to place the heel on the ground gently. Stay focused on your left leg and shift your weight backward. And now try to relax your right leg. Try to keep the trajectory of your body's movement parallel to the ground. All right? Extend your leg forward and try to place the heel on the ground gently. And now here's the same thing. Stay focused on the weight transfer process. Try to relax your body, especially your legs, and maintain focus. And extend your leg forward. Try to place the heel on the ground gently. Relax your right leg. Shift your weight forward and then relax your left leg. Shift your weight backward. And now stay focused on your right leg relax it and maintain focus on the weight transfer process. Shift your weight forward and then backward. Shift all your weight onto your left foot and then try to keep the trajectory of your body's movement parallel to the ground like this. Lift your left heel and then lift your entire left foot. And you will always have to pay attention about weight transfer technique. For example, here, my weight is all on my right foot, so it's my right leg who will shift the weight forward. But I can't deliberately bend my unweighted leg, which means my left leg. I can't deliberately bend my left leg like this to shift my weight, all right? So please pay attention. And like I explained before, the ideal angle of waist rotation in the practicing of Tai Chi walking is 90 degrees, which means the ideal situation that we will turn from this diagonal to the right diagonal. But at the initial stages of your practice, if you can't fully reach 90 degrees like this, that's absolutely fine. You don't have to worry about it. And for example, if I can only turn my waist for 45 degrees like this or 60 degrees, that's okay. But what you need to do is you still have to try to place your foot on the diagonal. For example, here, I still have to try to place my right foot on the right diagonal. And once your foot touches the ground and once you start shifting your weight forward, you can compensate by turning your waist to reach 90 degrees, all right? I show you again. For example, here, if I can only manage to 60 degrees like this, that's okay. But I will still try to place my right foot on the right diagonal. And now I will start shifting my weight forward. And I can compensate by continue turning my waist to 90 degrees, all right? So this is a very effective method for the beginners, and you can try it out. All right, let's continue. Shift your weight forward, and then backward. And forward. Bring your left leg back. All right, now try to apply the principle of balance point. So try to extend your leg as far as possible and try to place the heel on the ground gently. Stay focused on your weight transfer. Trying to relax your body, especially your legs. And try to keep the trajectory of your body's movement parallel to the ground. All right, bring your left leg back. Again, lift the tip of your left foot, turn your waist to your left with your left foot, about 45 degrees, and then relax downward your weight onto your left leg and turn your waist to your right. Simultaneously lift your right leg. Try to extend your right leg as far as possible and place the foot on the ground gently. Shift your weight forward. Now relax your left leg and shift your weight backwards. And then relax your left leg. Stay focused on the weight transfer process. Bring your left leg back. Extend your left leg forward and place heel on the ground gently. And when we are starting learn Tai Chi, especially for Tai Chi walking, about the principle of steady flow of body, if you can't avoid completely significant vertical movement when you're in your practice, that's totally okay, you know. But because the most important thing is to be aware of this principle, and that is very good already. Shift your weight forward. Forward, and then backward. Lift your left foot, bring your left leg back, simultaneously turn your waist to your left. Extend your leg and try to place the foot on the ground gently. Shift your weight backward, and then forward. Shift your weight forward. Turn your waist to your right, try to extend your leg as far as possible. All right, here, as I explained before, you can adjust yourself by turning your right heel like this, or you can lift a little bit. You can lift a little bit your left heel and turn it for adjusting yourself. But here we can't lift the tip of the foot. For example, here we can't do like this. No, this is something that we have to avoid. All right, this is a no-no. But we can only turn our heel. Because here, if we lift and turn the tip of the foot like this, we can't stay a very good balance. And also in this movement, our weight is all on our back leg. So if we do like this, it will hurt our knee. So for the movement like this, for adjusting ourselves, we can only lift and turn our heel. All right? So please pay attention about that. Turn your waist to your left and extend your left leg forward. Try to place the heel on the ground gently. Shift your weight backward and then forward. Lift your right heel and then lift your entire right foot. Turn your waist to your left. Extend your leg and try to place the heel on the ground gently. And shift your weight forward. Stay focused on your legs. Relax your legs and maintain focus on weight transfer process. Alright, now bring your right leg back. Let's practice one more time together. All right, now bring your right leg back. All right, now let's take a break. You can massage a little bit the areas of your body that feel tired. For example, your arms, your legs. And then we'll be back with another round of practice. If during practice, especially when you lift and retract one foot, for example here, and your body does not maintain balance and begins to wobble, that's perfectly normal and don't worry. Since our bodies do not yet have a strong foundation in terms of strength, these moments are expected. At the same time, it's important to understand that these challenges in maintaining balance during traditional Tai Chi practice present opportunities for rapid improvement. Don't be disheartened or shy away. Instead, repeatedly try to master these sections. For instance, in Tai Chi walking, if your body starts to wobble, that's okay. What you need to do is focus intensely each time you reach this part of practice. Relax your body, slow down your movements, and perform to the best of your current ability. Gradually, you will be surprised to find how quickly you progress and how your leg strength improves. Let's get started again. Turn your waist to your left with your left foot about 45 degrees, and then relax downward your weight to your left foot and turn your waist to your right. Simultaneously lift your right leg. Extend your leg forward. Shift your weight forward. And then shift your weight backward. Relax your back leg so you can try to keep the trajectory of your body's movement parallel to the ground. So here is the same thing. Like this. Shift your weight, bring your left leg back and turn your waist to your left. Try to extend your leg forward along your left diagonal as far as possible and try to place the heel on the ground gently. Shift your weight backward. Bring your right leg back, turn your waist to your right, and extend your leg along your right diagonal and try to place the heel on the ground. And here you can adjust yourself by turning your heel like this. Try to extend your leg as far as possible and try to place the heel on the ground gently. Shift your weight forward. All right, now relax your back leg and shift your weight. Shift all your weight onto your left foot. And now bring your right leg back. Again. Extend your right leg forward and try to place the heel on the ground gently. And shift your weight forward and then backward. And forward. Bring your left leg back, turn your weight to your left, and extend your left leg forward. Extend your right leg forward and try to place the heel on the ground gently. And relax your legs. Try to keep the trajectory of your body's movement parallel to the ground, all right? Stay focused on the weight transfer process. Shift your weight forward and then backward. And forward. And now bring your right leg back. Let's practice one more time together. I hope you find this video valuable and enjoy learning Tai Chi walking technique with me. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and click the bell icon so you won't miss any of our future videos. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you for watching and see you soon.